Thank you, Casey. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Great. I'm so happy to be here at RTE 2022. At Agora, our mission is to make real-time engagement ubiquitous, allowing everyone to interact with anyone, anytime, from anywhere, spanning this world and increasingly the virtual world. Now, the opportunity, momentum, and energy in real-time engagement space continue to build with application developers building applications that truly transform the way we live, play, and work together. Over the past year, the pace of innovation at Agora has accelerated by providing products and services that enable our developers to rapidly create, deploy, and scale their real-time applications while staying agile. Now, in this session, we're going to be talking about some of these major products and solutions and how they enable new opportunities for our customers. And you also hear directly from our customers who will be sharing their valuable experiences and insight. At Agora, we believe the world is in the middle of a multi-decade migration to a real-time, low-latency interaction from anywhere, from any time. Now, the forerunner of this migration are real-time application developers. The first generation of RT applications are video conferencing applications. Now, that includes WebEx, Skype, Microsoft Teams, and Google Meet, et cetera, you name it. Now, these applications have transformed how we do remote work. However, there is one important disadvantage of those applications, despite the kind of growth and success they've had, is that they're losing focus on one particular use case. Now, video conferencing works fine for a quick meeting. However, it's not the best experience if you're trying to play a game with a friend, you're trying to host a virtual event, or trying to manage an online classroom. Which is why today's startup and enterprises are increasingly building vertically focused real-time applications. Now, examples of this include House Party, Twitter Spaces, and Clubhouse for social, Hop-in Welcome for virtual events, Talkspace Teledoc for telemedicine. Eventually, where there is a need for establishing closer human connections at a distance, there will be a real-time application for that use case. Now, as more and more applications are being built, the infrastructure and ecosystem will mature, and that will lead us to the future state, ubiquity. Our prediction is that as that infrastructure and technology mature, we're going to see more demand for standardization and interoperability, and there will be a rising offering of plug-and-play products and local products. At the same time, we're going to see developers want to have more control and granular control of the technology so that they can build immersive experiences. And we predict that in the future, the most successful RT applications will be real-time native, meaning they will natively utilize real-time cloud services that allow them to focusing on innovating the user experience without having to worry about scaling and deploying to the real-time infrastructure. Now, to prepare for the next wave of RTE innovation, starting in 2020, Agora embarked on a journey to re-architect our SDK and network to make it even more flexible, simple, and powerful. I'm thrilled to announce now this critical product advancement is now available in the Agora Voice and Video SDK 4.0. That just reached general availability last month. I will encourage all of our customers and developers to update to this latest version of SDK and take advantage of the latest innovation from Agora. Now, let's first talk about being more flexible. The early generation of the Agora Voice and Video SDK was designed for early generation RT applications when the use cases are relatively simple and unified. The Agora SDK provides a set of simple-to-use APIs that allow developers to easily and quickly integrate media processing and network connection capabilities inside their applications. Now, the new generation of Agora SDK has a much more granular architecture for the media pipeline. And that will have a standard interface for each module. Now, that gives developer much granular control of the media pipeline, and while maintaining the same compatibility with the previous APIs. Now, the interface for the pre-process and post-process module is now available as the extensions API to enable an ecosystem of extension developers that provide reach and engagement and engaging feature and functionalities for the developer. Now, as the ecosystem continues to mature, we will provide more and more APIs available, make these modules available to you over time. Now, for those of you who follow WebRTC, the open source real-time communication protocol from Google, you may notice the design pattern of the next version of WebRTC or WebRTC NV is very similar to the Agora SDK in that it's a lot more about giving people the lower level control versus more built-in feature. So in a way, WebRTC NV and Agora share the same vision for the future. That leads us to the second benefit of Agora SDK 4.0. It's simple to use and extend. Thanks to the modular architecture and the extensions API, we are now able to deliver lots of rich and innovative features extension to our SDK, so the application developers can easily find them on the extensions marketplace and implement advanced features with just a few lines of code. I'm super excited to see the adoption of the extensions API by the broader ecosystem. From Agora, we delivered spatial audio, AI noise suppression, super resolution, and many other extensions that allow you to build immersive experience. From our partners, we have just added DeepAR, ByteDance, BytePlus, and Face Unity to the extensions marketplace with a total of 10 pre-integrated extensions from the extension marketplace ready for you to use and activate. Let's hear from our customer, Tom Suter, CEO and co-founder of Feeding.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tom Suter, and I'm CEO, co-founder of Feeding. And Feeding is a platform for meetings on the go. It's hands-free and audio only. And we're working together with Agora. And we use their voice calling platform and their cloud recording possibility. So far, our collaboration has been really, really great. They're very responsive to our questions. The quality is very good. We get a lot of positive feedback also from our users on this. A couple of things to highlight where we're really happy to be working with Agora is, first of all, the noise cancellation, which are really helpful for if you're having a meeting on the go, like, for instance, a walking meeting in an urban environment where there are cars passing by, dogs barking, and so on. And it's really nice that not the whole audience in your meeting hears this. And they're doing a great job on filtering this out. So that's really cool. On the other side, we also appreciate their spatial audio capabilities. With that, we can really position people in a half circle around you, which really gives a really cool experience as well. So all in all, we're really happy to be working with Agora, and also our users are really happy with the quality. They have really meaningful conversation with each other on the go, really creative, productive. Yeah, that's helping us a lot. So big thumbs up for Agora, and we're looking forward to future collaboration. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
It was great. I love the Feeding app. I've actually been using it for all of my one-on-one now, so that I can keep active for all my meetings, and I don't have to worry about all the background noises as I walk around the block in my neighborhood. So it's really great. Now, finally, I want to talk about the last benefit of the SDK 4.0. It's more powerful. Now, we'll continue to improve the quality of experience while relentlessly trying to optimize our software-defined real-time network to make it resilient to poor network connection as well as low-power devices. Now, the new SDK will now enable developers to deliver an amazingly immersive experiences with 4K video at 60 frames per second and ultra-high quality audio, at the same time while lowering the CPU and the bandwidth consumption. Now, let's see a demo.
Hello, all RTE2022 product keynote viewers. Now, this might look like a simple video broadcast stream, but it's got a couple of special things. First, it's recorded in this very high-end studio. And second, the stream is coming from a DSLR camera in 4K. Now, if you're watching this in 1080p and don't believe me, here's some decoding stats for you. And this technology paired together with the SDRTN will give you some of the highest quality video streams out there.
All right, thanks the DevRel team. Now, Agora is dedicated to make everything from the technology to the documentation developer-friendly. To help you get up and running with the new SDK faster, we've also redesigned our documentation experience. The new task-based architecture, the runnable code, and pre-built templates with the best practice code baked in, all of that is designed to make it easier for you to build your vision with Agora. Now, data protection is another important building block for Agora for RTE application developers. Agora looks at data protection through a similar flexible lens. Here to provide you an overview of Agora's data protection is Agora's Chief Security Officer, Roger Hale.
Thank you, Virginia. Let's make sure that my mic's on. You can all hear me, right? Welcome to RTE2022. So, data protection has gone a long way in the technology industry. From the Department of No to now actually being a business enabler. And here at Agora, being a business enabler for our developers and allowing them to have the enablement, provide the enablement, the ownership, and the flexibility our customers need to maintain competitive advantage is one of our goals and purposes here at Agora. So while the concept of a shared responsibility model is about as old as a service, I want to talk to you about Agora's shared responsibility model and how that enables you as our customers. So as a global real-time exchange as a service provider, Agora addresses data protection from a global perspective. Now, to do that, we have to include the flexibility to support you with your regional regulatory and industry compliance and help you meet those requirements. And that's what we do with our shared responsibility model. This is a partnership, right? First and foremost, from our side in this shared responsibility, Agora provides you SDKs that go through rigorous code reviews and security scanning. We're regularly assessing and reviewing the effectiveness of our secure software development lifecycle program to assure that it's protecting against today's vulnerabilities and risks. We provide this SDK to you with that flexibility so you can choose what is necessary for your industry. You have that understanding, that context to be able to choose and decide levels of encryption that you use, where information is stored. This is how we support to allow you to take the responsibility that you own within your industry and within your business, and we provide you with that competitive advantage of how we provide that to you and give you those hooks. You get to implement them the way you want. Now, I could talk about SDLC for a long time because I'm a little passionate about it, but they only give me 15 minutes, so I'm going to jump on to the next component of our shared responsibility model. Agora delivers you an uncompromising communication platform, maintaining the integrity of your communications. This includes nodes and cloud service providers, but it also includes data centers. We have over 200 nodes worldwide, and in some of those regions, to be able to give you that lowest latency and that best communication, the integrity of that data, that means that may not be what you'd consider a cloud service provider. But we are your cloud service provider in that area. We manage, we monitor, and we secure our services from cloud to hard metal, always identifying the best communication path with no detours, so that you have that integrity, that communication. But we're here to talk to you also about flexibility, not just about the security aspect of it. So in this shared responsibility model, we provide you options for you to address what you need in that area. Geofencing for your regulatory compliance on a regional basis is a top conversation piece. We provide that to you. How you turn that on, how you use that, that's contextualized to your business model. That gives you the controls. You have the ability to assure the integrity of your data on our platform. On our side, we protect the metadata, or maybe more plainly spoken, the performance data that we use to actually manage and support the SLAs of the platform. So how do you know we're holding up our end of the bargain? Well, to start with, Agora is a publicly traded company, which means that we're highly regulated within the US. We're traded on NASDAQ under the symbol API. I kind of think that's appropriate considering what Agora does. Love the synergy with the API symbol. But we also comply with the security requirements in every nation globally that we operate in. So that's where we take that global approach, and we make sure that from a high level, we're meeting these responsibilities while still giving you the ability to focus on your regional compliance and security to maintain that integrity of that information. We also validate this with third-party audits. We maintain our SOC 2 year over year, and if you know what a SOC 2 is, you know that this is an audit that's done that goes in and assures our business practices, our secure software development lifecycle. It looks at how we do code reviews. It looks at how we present our code, how we protect that platform, and how we maintain that platform for your communication. We do this year over year through our SOC 2 audits, and that attestation is available under NDA for all of our customers. But even beyond that, we have ISO certifications in data security, cloud security, and personal data secure processing. And I think that last one really ties into the fact that the information flowing across our communication platform, the information flowing across your apps, could be considered personally identifiable information, but could also be just be company confidential information. But because we're attesting to the processing of that information as that data processor, we're having a third party check us on a regular basis and validate the steps that we're taking. We're GDPR compliant, both as a data controller and as a data processor. And we comply with HIPAA regulations. Through this, we add all this flexibility from a security standpoint that gives you the controls to run your business, to build your apps your way. And all this added flexibility greatly expands the scope of real-time experiences so you can make it easier than ever to build your vision. Depending upon what you build, you may be more concerned with speed than flexibility or security. Not all industries need the same level of security. So at Agora, we believe developers deserve both. And here's Agora's GM of App Builder, Sid Sharma. He's going to talk about how Agora is accelerating time to market for you.
Thank you, Roger. So you wanted to take your RTE experiences to market faster. We delivered App Builder 1.0 to help you accomplish just that. Over the course of the last year, we've seen developers launch telehealth, e-commerce, e-health, and several different other experiences across the board, launching in record time. Let's take a look at one of our customers, UMMS, and how they've revolutionized their patient-client experience over the last year.
Our team with the Center for Technology Innovation develops new technology for the University of Maryland Medical System. Early in the pandemic, telehealth exploded, and we were suddenly forced to see patients in a virtual capacity in volumes that we had never experienced before. The existing technology was good at hosting video meetings, but the process of scheduling and facilitating those meetings did not support the workflow and flexibility needed for telehealth. So our team set out with the bold goal of creating a telehealth solution better than anything available on the market, and we created Teleport. With Teleport, we integrate with the medical record, and staff can send links to patients on the fly via SMS, text message, or email. It uses the WebRTC technology through Agora to open the visit in a web browser so no one has to download any apps. The patients and their providers can join the meeting within seconds and immediately begin visiting each other. We launched Teleport throughout our 14-hospital health system in November of 2021 and have seen fantastic results from all of our users. We have also developed the Teleport inpatient platform, which allows remote providers to see patients while they're still in the hospital. For the inpatient platform, we used Agora's app builder to build an iPad app, which facilitates those virtual consults. Patients can also use that same iPad app to send visit links to their family and to their friends, which supports remote visitation for patients while they're still in the hospital and their loved ones can't physically be there. The App Builder platform has been integral to the success of Teleport Inpatient because it allows our development team to focus more on the innovative and customized aspects of the technology while using Agora's infrastructure to support the basic app functions. Agora has been a solid backbone of the Teleport platform. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. We chose Agora because of their flexibility. It allows us to completely design our user interfaces in the best way for our patients and staff. We also use many of Agora's unique API options like SIP integration, which allows us to place audio calls out from the visit and speak with patients and their family members, even when they only have access to a landline phone. Through SIP integration, we can also bring medical interpreters into those telehealth visits from over 300 languages, and that breaks down the language barrier, which traditionally is a huge barrier to accessing telehealth for patients that don't speak English. We also use their file sharing API to allow providers and patients to exchange files during the visit and send those files back to the medical record. One of the biggest reasons why we chose Agora was because their video technology infrastructure allows for many simultaneous video participants. Because of this, patients, their family members, the healthcare team, even trainees can all join the same telehealth visits without demanding huge network resources.
Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. It's great to see how the UMMS team has revolutionized their patient, doctors, and family members' experiences, all through the power of harnessing the flexibility of App Builder. Thanks to hundreds of customers that have given us insightful feedback on the product, we've delivered an even more robust offering that covers many different areas of the product lifecycle. I'm pleased to introduce Agora App Builder 2.0. Let's take a look at what's new. There's more customization out of the box. We've built a higher level API called the Customizations API that allows developers to build on top of App Builder and customize their code as they please. They can add UI UX improvements, they can go ahead and add new features, SDKs, and more. They can add their custom code as they please and launch their applications. The best part about it is this is fully maintainable. Once they've gone ahead and changed any sort of source code using the Customizations API, they can still receive App Builder updates, additional features that are launched through App Builder, additional SDKs, and on top of that, SDK updates, all through a few NPM commands. Next, I'd like to highlight another key improvement about the App Builder. One of the tricky parts of using App Builder in the past was integrating it into an existing application. We've solved that by launching App Builder Web Embed SDKs, which allows any developer using any web framework to embed the App Builder customized experience into their application with just a few lines of code. It doesn't matter what framework you're using. As long as you're using App Builder, you can embed it into your existing website. We've also launched a few new templates. So now we have 4 new templates that you can go ahead and start your application development on top of. It ranges from live streaming, video calling, and audio livecast. And developers can take this code by leveraging the Customization API and build on top to tailor their use cases for their customers. We're also going to be talking a little bit more about how to use the Customization API, the Web Embed SDK, and much more in tomorrow's session at 9 a.m. PST, led by our DevRel team. Now let's hear from Patrick Ferriter, our VP of Product, to talk a little bit more about the new products offerings that have come to the Agora ecosystem. And I'd like to welcome Patrick on stage.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sid. Human connections are forged by shared experiences. Today, people come together online over great distances in multiple time zones to work, learn, play, and socialize together. And Agora's real-time engagement platform is powering these shared experiences across thousands of apps and billions of devices globally. Virginia explained how Agora is continuing to innovate in RTE in the areas of audio and video. And Roger talked about our advancements in compliance, security, and data privacy. Sid covered how our customers can get to market more quickly by leveraging our no-code Agora App Builder solution. However, Agora is innovating on a much broader scale, as we see a future where these shared experiences not only span this world, but a diverse set of virtual worlds. And every part of the experience must be in real time. But let's talk about a few examples of real-time in-app chat, real-time interactive whiteboard, and new media services from Agora. First up, let's talk about real-time in-app chat. Real-time in-app chat enables users to communicate either one-on-one or in groups. And users have access to rich features like multimedia file sharing, sharing of stickers, emojis, GIFs, and even their GPS location and more. There are a significant and growing number of apps that are embedding real-time in-app chat capabilities to drive increased user engagement and retention. In fact, according to Engage Customer, adding in-app messaging to an app leads to a minimum of a 30% increase in app launches and better engagement overall. At Agora, we're seeing a 50% overlap in use cases which require real-time in-app chat, as well as require audio and video, which means our customers need a solution for both. Today, I'm proud to announce the global availability of our new Chat SDK. This is going to make it easy for developers to rapidly embed real-time in-app chat in their web and native apps. And the Chat SDK provides a robust feature set, supports a wide range of developer platforms, and has the performance and scale that you expect from Agora. The solution has been in beta for multiple months, and we have hundreds of developers leveraging the solution in creative and innovative ways. Now, let's have a quick look at a video which showcases the value of Agora's new Chat SDK.
Are you spending valuable engineering resources building chat and messaging features into your app? Agora Chat has your in-app chat system covered. Agora Chat boosts user engagement, retention, and stickiness in your online communities. It's easy to use, versatile, and flexible, allowing developers to easily add customized messaging experiences to web, native, desktop, or mobile applications. And GDPR and HIPAA compliant. Agora Chat supports rich message types: one-to-one private chat or feature-rich group chat, built-in content moderation and translation, and much more. And Agora Chat offers flexible customization and easy implementation for a multitude of use cases, providing an amazing messaging and chat experience to users in a wide variety of industries. Build your chat experience with Agora today.
Next up, let's hear from Agora's customer Leveraged, who is using the Agora Chat SDK to power real-time in-app chat in their platform that they offer to their customers.
Hi, I'm Julio Fiallos, CEO and co-founder of Leverage. We are a startup focused on providing companies with tools to improve their customer experience. We use Agora Chat as a core part of our mobile solution. It's a tool that, in the palm of the hand of sales professionals, enables them to quickly respond to customer requests, no matter if they come from digital channels or are physically present in stores. Agora Chat allows us to interact with customers in a more effective and more human way, and enables salespeople to improve their sales conversion rate. We evaluated several technologies and decided to formalize this partnership with Agora for two important points. Quality. The reliability and low latency of communications via Agora is fundamental to the user experience of our customers. And support. From day one, we receive close support for the development of our solution, and this, at the start of any project, is essential for the time to market to be less complicated and more agile. Although our project is at an early stage, being able to advance in a few weeks in the deployment of our MVP and that our team is able to make use of Agora's technology is one of the most important benefits we have received so far. Finally, during the pilot test we have conducted, the speed and smooth user experience with our solution opens up a very attractive revenue potential that we want to capitalize in the short term. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Now let's talk about Agora's real-time interactive whiteboard. People often come together to collaborate, ideate, and solve problems. And the physical whiteboard is often the de facto medium for having those kind of conversations. But there are many cases where people are remote and yet need to be just as effective as if they were in there in the same room collaborating on that same physical whiteboard. Agora's interactive whiteboard bridges that gap between remote and in-person collaboration. Developers can rapidly integrate our whiteboard SDK to enable a feature-rich, real-time digital whiteboard in their app. We are seeing solid adoption within the education vertical, within use cases surrounding the future of work, as well as new and emerging use cases where our interactive whiteboard is leveraged in metaverse environments. To further elevate the developer experience, we've launched our new Fastboard solution. As the name implies, a developer can rapidly integrate a complete interactive whiteboard experience inside their app, which comprises a preset UI with all the intelligent defaults and built-in plugins for slide and doc viewers, math tools, code editors, and even a media player. So it's very rich. If you have any need for a real-time interactive whiteboard within your app, I encourage you to check out our Fastboard solution today. Now, let's talk about Agora's new media services. Developers using Agora's core SDKs to power real-time engagement in their apps often have use cases which require additional capabilities. Consider, for example, a real-time tutoring app which leverages real-time audio and video, but also requires recording and transcription. To make it easy for developers to quickly enable complete use cases, Agora has curated a set of highly complementary add-ons into a service offering we call Media Services. These Media Services add-ons make it easy to stream into and out of Agora's network, record for the later on-demand consumption, or make content more accessible via real-time transcription. Further, Agora's real-time transcription can handle the most complex use cases with very noisy environments, where there are multiple talkers speaking at the same exact time, or in the cases where people have heavily accented speech. So now we've covered how Agora is innovating in multiple areas, enabling real-time shared experiences that span this world and a diverse set of virtual worlds. We talked about specific examples in real-time in-app chat, real-time interactive whiteboard, and new media services. And all these are available for our customers as of today. Looking forward, you can expect that Agora will continue to innovate with a focus on enabling real-time shared experiences, which are even more interactive, lifelike, natural, and immersive, whether in this world or spanning multiple virtual worlds. Human connections are forged by shared experiences, and we plan to ensure that the Agora platform remains your best option to enable real-time shared experiences in your app, elevating engagement, adoption, retention, and ensuring that you achieve your target business outcomes. We've covered a lot here today at the product keynote at RTE2022. So please check out our website to access these new products and solutions today. We'd welcome your opportunity to engage with you and discuss things further. Please make sure to check out the Startup Battleground Awards ceremony that's right up after this, and a lot of the other exciting sessions here at RTE2022 in the coming days. Thank you again for attending the product keynote. Please enjoy the rest of the event.